My name is Elena Robinson, and as of right now, while I'm making this video for you, I am a second year DAT student here at ISU. And within a week, I'm going to be done. So I wanted to make this video for you to give you a little bit of emphasis on what it really means to be a part of this program before you even begin, and some things that I hope that you can remember and take with you as you go through this program. And so let's begin with, what does it mean to be in the ISU DAT program itself? And I know that you've just got accepted into the program and you're super excited, and maybe you know everything, you think you know what it's going to be like, and you think you know what it means to be a part of this program. I think I thought the same thing. But what it really means to be a part of the ISU DAT is that it means to be a forward thinking and innovative individual, and that you should embrace all of the challenges, and you also should celebrate everyone's wins, not just yours, but those around you. I believe that to be a part of the ISU DAT also means that it means to be a clinical scholar and to deliver the advanced patient care that you will be taught, as well as instruction and education. Don't forget about that component as well. And then to ultimately live up to the tradition of excellence, which is what ISU is all about. That is what the DET program is about here, is being excellent. And so I know that's very general, but that's pretty much, in my own opinion, what it means to be a part of this program. And I really want to emphasize the embracing the challenges and embracing each other, as healthcare providers, as peers. You have a lot to learn from each other, and you have a lot to learn from this program. And you should do your due diligence by not only living up to the mission and excellence, but doing it for yourself and embracing all of it as you go through. So if we kind of move a little bit past that, maybe what you're more curious to learn about is what you should expect. You should expect anything and everything. The next 2 years are going to be jam-packed with more than just school and clinical practice. Your life, I know my life changed a lot in the past 2 years, and a lot of it was from this program, and I think the different outlook that I had from it. So one of the first things that you're going to probably notice, that you should definitely expect, is you're going to grow professionally. And I hope you do. It's kind of the point, but you're definitely going to grow professionally, and you should expect to, and you should embrace that. You're going to be challenged to think in a very advanced mindset about your clinical evaluations, your patient care plans, your interprofessional relationships, and you should expect for others to maybe even expect for you to fill in into leadership roles or positions that you may not be used to. You should expect, in order to grow professionally, to be not only challenged, but to be uncomfortable with it, because it's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be very uncomfortable, as it was for me, to be pushed outside of the boundaries that I'm used to, and to be pushed not only professionally in a personal way, but in front of others, whether that is at the clinic that you may work at, or the patients that you work with, or whether that is in front of your peers in the class. You're going to be pushed professionally, and you should expect to grow professionally from this program. One of my favorite things, though, is that you should expect to grow personally. And I think that was one thing that I wasn't expecting as much. It wasn't really something that at the forefront of my thoughts. But that is probably my favorite part about the past 2 years. The toughest part and the favorite part was that I grew personally so much. So I personally believe that it is difficult to change professionally, or maybe you can change professionally but without plateauing if you don't let your personal development keep up. And so different things that you should expect in the program are growing and doing a lot of self-reflections, personal self-reflections and professional work self-reflections, everything. A lot of reflection. You should expect a lot of goal setting. You should expect a lot of personal challenges given by professors. Um, there are some things that you may think have nothing to do with your clinical practice and you don't understand why you're doing them. Do them anyways and embrace them. You'll figure it out soon enough why you're doing them. You should expect also a shift in your attitude and personality, maybe. You may come out of this in 2 years. I hope you come out of this in 2 years. That means you finish it. You may come out a different person, and you may have a different outlook on things. You may have a different attitude about things. You may not. I hope you do. I think that you will. I can't say that I've seen anyone in my class, including myself, not change personally with their attitude and their personality and the way and their outlook on things and the way they respond to things. So you should expect a lot of change within yourself. And if you resist that change, you should expect other aspects of the program or other aspects of your professional growth to be difficult. So expect that. This program will be overwhelming and it will be hard. My advice for you is that you are going to, you're going to get consumed with your busy schedules and your daily and weekly tasks, and you're going to find yourself um, grinding like all the time. It feels kind of like a 24/7 job when you add a school on top of whatever you're doing right now or whatever you're about to do when it comes to your practice. And maybe initially you'll be in survival mode. I was kind of like in survival mode, and your goal is to get through each week. And once that week is over, then you can think about the next weekend, or you get through each day. And once that day is over, you think about the next day. And that's the way it is for a while. That may happen to you. It kind of happened to me for a little bit. But don't forget to look up. And I know that's kind of a funny thing to say, but figuratively, especially, don't forget to look up. Set aside a little bit of time each day or a little bit of time each week to to just do what you want to do for yourself a little bit, to build relationships, especially with other people in your class, with the people around you, and cherish those friendships. Really take time, because you're gonna find that time is gonna fly by, even though it feels like a really long time, and it's taking forever. And I, you're maybe you'll wish that you spent more time with people and spent more time building those relationships, because 2 years is going to go by faster than what you realize. Um, I want you also to embrace each week, and I want you to do your best not to look at it as a list of chores or a list of tasks that have to be checked off. Remember that you are consciously and willingly making the decision to be a part of this program, and you alone can make the decision to keep your head up and to squeeze everything that you can out of this program possible. Um, and so that's just a little bit of advice that I have for you, and I hope that you enjoy it. I bet you already have heard it's going to be hard a million times, and it's going to be true. But we don't want to scare you. Just embrace it and do your best to really remember that you are here on your own will, and that alone should tell you that you're willing to put in the effort and that you're willing to be here, and that'll pay off. So, welcome, and I hope you guys have a wonderful 2 years. And I hope that you learn a lot and you grow a lot, and that you change for the better if you do. Thank you.